Next thing is whatever you decide to mount on, and I'm going to try this. We need to set it up for our switch. So see that little hole? It's convenient. I'm going to see if it's big enough. I don't think so. So I might have to drill it out. That's that little, it's a single pole double throw sub mini slide switch. You can use what you want. I wanted something small that was kind of black. Didn't want a big switch. Alright, so 5/16 is enough to give that plenty of throw. So I'm going to use a 5/16. This is going to go here. That goes on top. Bulb fits in there nice. So we got everything all ready for wiring is the next step. Alright, cut a piece of, I like to use a different color wire than my positive or negative leads. So I'm going to use green. Let's go down through the tube, and we're going to pick up from the bulb. Basically the bulb is going to pick up on the top of the high voltage coil. We're going to come off the other side, down the tube. So we're going to glue this little switch in right now. It sets up pretty fast. I'll put a couple of spots here. It's just a little cardboard platform where we're going to mount our circuit. Okay, so now we're ready to put this on. Remember where the hole is closest to the bottom? That's our start. We're going to run that wire through. We're going to make sure it's square, the little T-square. Make sure it's standing up straight, and with our glue gun we'll go ahead and put that on. This kind of wire, it's not hard. Just burn about a ½ inch, the lighter, and you can just sandpaper that off. Okay, so I've got that wire cleaned off. We're going to feed those through the bottom of the old socket. Take this, take both of these wires, straighten them out, twist them together, and then we will hook them onto that, okay? Alright, I've gone ahead and twisted those wires and then snapped that back on. And right now it's loose on there. I could use the glue gun and tack it on. Maybe I'll just put a spot on it for now. But we're ready to do the circuit now. Alright, so here is the negative coming in from the cord. So this red wire is coming from our bulb. It's coming back here to join with the negative to the emitter. So this fine wire is coming from the bottom of our secondary, and that's going to go to the base, and across there we're going to put one of these. This wire is the bottom of our primary, and it's going to go to the collector. So now I want to show you with this little part here, the socket. I want to show what we're going to do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to bend over all those. Okay, what I've done is I've bent those tabs over flat, and I kind of splayed them out a bit. It's going to make it easier to solder to. So this is the diode, and I've bent it just so it'll fit in a little better. You want to keep your leads as short as possible with diodes and transistors. You can see the little black mark. That's going to face the base of the transistor. And I've marked the cardboard in there where we want to always hook up our transistor, emitter, base, collector. First thing I'm going to do is trim this a little bit. I don't want these too long. And then I'm going to tin them. That just means putting a little bit of solder on them. So they're ready to go. They're high voltage. So the diode. There's our primary wire going to the collector. And if you get those tinned, usually it's pretty easy to get them on. I'm going to kind of bend it so it goes over there nice. Notice I have it a little bit of an angle away from the base. It's a little insurance that we don't short out. This is a two-hand job here. Now the next thing we need to do, so we're going to go ahead and start getting the primary on here. I've got a lead coming out, another lead coming out, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to use 26 turns of bell wire because I've done some experimenting and it looks like 26 is a pretty good number to start with. And we'll get it going and then we can adjust from there. So I've got this black bell wire. We're going to try that. So you want to go opposite from the way you wound the secondary. So when we're all loosen this up. So I'm going to put it's easier. So that's what I'm going to do. Nice and tight. Now I'm actually going to let it just jump up. I've actually been getting pretty good results, about 100 milliamp draw when the coil is about halfway down and kind of loose. So I mean, the reason I can't tell you conclusively where to put this is I haven't quite honed in on it, but this is about 100 milliamp draw at 6 volts. And it's about a quarter bright on the bulb, maybe half bright. So the next step is to put that transistor in. So we're going to put the transistor there. You just plug it in, you can just fold it over. So the next thing is we will start it on low voltage. So we'll use 6 volts and to see if we can get it to light. See what happens.